Okay, greetings to you, everybody. Uh, I'm very happy to come your way today also. Uh, this time around, we are not doing Python. Today we are doing a new thing, C++. Not that I have taught the Python, but then a friend requested for C++, so I decided, okay, let me just help everybody that wants to learn C++ also whilst we are still doing the Python. So today we are venturing into C++. So without wasting my time, I wouldn't like to spend most of your time. You're making the video short but full with informations. Yeah. So what is C++? C++ is just a general programming language created as an extension of the C programming language. So C++ was an extension of the C programming language. Let me put it this way, as a top up of the C program language. Yeah, as an extension, mean we have extended it. So C++ extended the C program language. And what are some of the key features in C++? C++ is an object-oriented programming. Yeah, it's an object-oriented programming language, not like C, which is a procedural programming language. C does not have classes, inheritance, polymorphism, but C++ has all of these things. Like it's an object-oriented programming, so it covers almost everything that an object-oriented programming covers. And C++ is also an efficient programming language, meaning it has its own ways of managing. Like it allows the user or the programmer to manage the memory, not like Python. That Python manages library manages memory for you automatically, but C++, instead of managing the library for you, it allows you the opportunity to manipulate things or to it hands over the memory management also to you, so that you'll be able to manage the memory however you want it. And also, we have C++ to be a versatile programming language. C++ is a compiled programming language, meaning it's not an interpreted programming language like Python. Python is an interpreted language, but C++ is a compiled language. And it has a standard library. You can read all of them. I've explained all of them in the PDF, and it's portability. Like C++ can you can run it in different operating systems, like the same code but in different operating systems like Windows, Linux. Meaning you can do it. Or okay, so another thing about uh, C++ is it can be used in many fields. Yeah, number one, like operating systems. You can use C++ for programming operating system, for programming database, for uh, yeah, you can use C++ in database. It supports database DB, MS database. Yeah. Then C++ can also be used in networking. You can use C++ to do your networking. It is also used in game development, and also it is also used in embedded systems. I mean, it allows you to be able to program small devices that can be embedded into another devices. So this not C++ can be used for a lot of stuff. Not um, I'm not covering all, but basically this is the areas that C++ is almost or often used. It can be used in desktop development, mobile app development. C++ can be used in mostly like almost every field. C++ is one of the oldest program language, so it has a very wide community, and it supports it supports many fields in computer science. Yeah. So that's where C++ is used. And without wasting my time, enough with talking, let's set up the environment so that we can start programming. That's one of the most important things. Let's set up the environment and let's start programming. So to set up an environment for C++, that one is not that difficult. You can use different IDs to program C++. You can use VS Code, my one of the best tested the test. Like that's what I use. You can use code blocks. You can use dev C++. But the person that they requested this uh, the person that requested for this tutorial requested for dev C++. So I would like us to progress with dev C++ and use dev C++. They are almost the same. It all of them the same code, but just that it is different environment. So they all have uh, ways that they have configured their test editors or their IDE, but the code for the code is almost the same. We are programming using the same code, like everything. If you program in code blocks and you copy that same code and paste it in dev C++, it will work perfectly for you. Okay, so let's continue with dev C++. So to download dev C++ setup on Windows, you just go to SourceForge. Then the first link that comes here, take note of this one. That's the one we are using. Okay, so enter for source. Then you come to download. Then you wait. It will be ready soon. Okay, so depending on your network. Okay, so my own has finished and I've already downloaded it. But let me download it again for tutorial sake. Okay, okay, so it is done with the downloading. Let me open it. Okay, so they're asking me permission, allow it. Okay. Okay, so whilst the thing is open, if you like this video, make sure you hit up the thumbs up button so that YouTube will share to others for others also to watch. And if you are really interested in learning C++, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that in anytime I upload new video, YouTube will notify you. Okay, so let's continue with the setup installation. The next thing is you have to click on agree so that it will be able to install. Then make sure all of these stuffs are selected apart from you remove old configuration file. All of these things have been ticked. Okay, so click next, then install. Okay, so while the thing is still installing, I think it's taking a lot of time. So let me uh push in one information inside. If you are willing to learn programming from scratch and uh you want to really understand it well, I have another course called programming learning programming with Python. So for that one, I take my time and I explain every concept into detail so that you can be able to understand it not only in Python, but you understand the whole concepts of programming. Yeah, so I think the thing is now done. Uh, you can choose to tick this button, which will run dev C++ automatically for you after installing, or you can choose to untick it, then open it from the uh start button. So the C++ is already here. So you can choose to open it from here, or you can choose to take this one and run it. I will do this one for okay. So the next thing is we are using English language, so you're supposed to if you can speak any language apart from English, you can continue to choose that language from this list, but I'm going with English. Yeah. So the next thing is next. Okay. Then it will open uh dev C++ for us. So installation is done. Now, what is next is for us to start programming. So for us to for you to be able to create a program in C++, the first thing you have to do is you have to get a project. So you have to start a new project. So we come to new file, then new, then project. Then this time around we are not creating a Windows application because this is a beginner course. So the first program we are supposed to start with is console. So everything that we do, it will be we will see the results from the console. Uh, you see the result from console. So we choose console application. This is what we are doing for now. Then make sure you select C++ because we are not doing C. If in case you want to program in C, you choose C. But if you want to program in C++, you choose C++. And if you want to make the language, you have chosen a default language so that anytime you open it, you choose it by default. Continue and click this one. But this time around, I wouldn't like to click it, but you can choose to do it. Okay, so we select C++ because we are programming in C++. Then we type our project name. Let me change the name. So let me just do first project. You can choose to name it any name you want. It does not matter. Okay, so uh, this is our first project and C dev C++ is asking us where do we want to save this project. So we go straight and save it here in our documents. So save it. Then after saving it, you see that it will automatically generate this code for you. Okay, so this is the main function. That's where uh, our C++ program starts from. Anytime we start programming C++, it starts from the main function. Yeah, so uh, we will explain the main function and we explain almost every concept in the main C file. So without wasting my time, let's just print hello world, or let's make sure that our program is working. In the next tutorial, we will take our time and explain things things deeply. Okay, so to first print something on your console or to make sure to run your let me just run it for you to see that it's working. Okay, so this is so you're asking us to save our file, the name for our file. Okay, so we will save it as main, our file name, we make it main. Well, uh they are telling me that I have main already. I will choose to overwrite it. Okay, so I've saved my file now. And you can see that my file my program has run, but then it is not showing anything because I didn't type anything. So just press any key to continue. In case I press any key, it goes off. Okay, so let's just print something to the console so that we will know that our program is running. Okay, so std, don't worry, we will explain all these basic concepts as we progress in the tutorial. So just this time I just follow whatever I'm just typing std cout. Um cout means console out. So we are trying to print something to the console. Okay, so let me just type hello world. This is what every starter does, hello world. So we are just printing hello world to our console. Our program is compiling. So you have seen that our program has compiled well and it has printed for us hello world to our console. Say this is the hello world, and this other stuff like it does not, that one it generates automatically. But this is really what we wrote, and that's what it has provided. So you can see hello world from here, and it has reflected here. In case we add something, hello world, and say went Obed, that's my name. Okay, so hello world. Well, you see, it has given us hello world and Obed, and it is trying to tell us that he process exited after these seconds, which return zero. Return zero means that it ran well, nothing, uh, no error occurred. Okay, so I think the video is becoming much lengthier. So if you really like this video, make sure you hit the like button, then thumbs up button. Then if you want to help others also to really understand and know what's going on, make sure you share it to them, and make sure you also subscribe to this channel. Okay, so see you in later video.